Hello? Okay, immediately I've almost fallen out my chair as I was changing the mic. Hi! Hello, Mr. Game Deer. Hello, Striker. Hello, Breadfree. Hello, Magnificent Sands. Hello, Multiverse Chris. Hello, Wildcard. Hello, Snaz. And Mr. Dance. Mr. Dance of Dog. And I didn't even get a chance to do the ping. You're so on it today, Snaz. Were you about to skip me? I said your name, like, one of the first ones. Okay, whatever. Locked in, I'm so proud. Hi, Cheesy Puff. I heard you're streaming Amori today. Well, you heard wrong. I'm actually going. I'm actually going on the build today. Now, I did have to. You don't understand how Scuffle's stream setup today is. It looks normal. That is a deception because for some reason OBS deleted my entire starting soon screen, so I had to find all of my files and everything from scratch. So some things might be like my avatar here. This is just a PNG sequence of all the frames on their own because I don't have the rendered transparent version, which is so the FPS is slightly off on that. The text, I'm surprised that's working, to be honest. I yoinked it from the other starting soon screen. Yeah, I just had to find everything. And if you know my computer, storage and organization, not a thing. That's just not something that is there. So that's kind of awkward. And then it decided to delete my Minecraft source, so I had to go set that up as well. So it might be more scuffed today. But today's not going to be a long stream, because I do have work tomorrow and the day after, and possibly the next 2 days after that. And it's already 8:30, so, you know, theoretically this is not going to be that long a stream. I'm thinking about an hour and a half. Roughly. That's an ideal world we live in. However, oh my gosh. Why is Wolfie the Witch uploading an animatic the moment I am here? Christ, I cannot get distracted. I am not playing Bo Burnham songs because my channel will get obliterated. And I do not want that, actually. That would be very counterintuitive. Also, hi, Magic Guy. Alright, I think I have everything ready to switch over to Minecraft. Except the music, I don't have music. That is true. Yikes. Let me go get the Undertale Yellow OST. Okay. I think I'm ready. Cool. Is it this one? Nope. This one? Nope. This one? Nope! Cool, it's the last one I look at! As I was saying about it being more scuffed, do you see what I mean now? Oh, hi. That's the wrong avatar. But, there we go. We're kind of back. Now I need to get the music. And then we might be ready. Hello, Phantom Dealer. I wonder who that is. Hi. Okay, the music is kind of loud. Yikes. Ugh, kind of awkward. Hi, Vector. Okay, I think I'm ready. So the plan today is I want to... Is everything working? Yeah, I think everything's working. The music of the intro song is just very distracting me. But the plan today is I want to plan out the Monster Kid walkway, which, if you didn't know, is the bit where he's like, man, Undyne's so cool, I'm gonna be a massive fucking simp for like 1 million years, and then you get the cool castle view. Now, that is theoretically not that big an issue, because my original plan was just going to be make a cool walkway. It doesn't really need to be that canon, because, I mean, I could probably pull it up in-game right now if you want the reference at the top of the screen. If you give me a hot minute to get there. Let me add a source of Undertale on the screen. Oh, it's already... Oh! I'm such a professional. Oh, I'm so good at this. Yeah, let's see. Room view. Please tell me it's one of these. Is this nearby? No, it's before that, technically. Oh, we fall in the garbage dump. Ooh, that's kind of awkward, actually. Oh. So, theoretically, it's like... This is a non-canon room. Cool. Theoretically. Theoretically. This is... Give me a minute. Okay, I know where we are. It's definitely after this. It's definitely after this. It's before this. Theoretically. Yes! Oh, I'm so smart. First try. Why? No, I'm not okay, Alex. No, what if I didn't build the non-canon room, actually? What if I didn't want to do that? Alright. Wait. Oh, that's kind of awkward. Oh, I forgot this room existed. Oh. I guess I also need to figure out that one. I thought I just went right into this one. Ooh, yikes. It's kind of really annoying. What's a hierarchy? Okay, so yeah, this is the area that we want to build. Hi, Habitat. What did I miss? Literally nothing. Just me setting up, showing you which room we're going to be working on. So yeah, this... Like... It's neat. It is a very boring room. It's literally just a corridor. So, the original plan was... Because, yeah, the castle view, as we know, we've got the rocks at the side, or not finished them yet, but it's gonna have the rocks here, and then it's go. We've got this. We've done that part, right? But this, I was originally just gonna have like a random walkway that just sort of kind of looked sort of similar, but not really, because I didn't really care. We just need to get up here somehow. But I've slowly but surely become a lot more of a canon freak. So I'm getting upset, and I want it to look at least somewhat similar to the entire canon part. So, you know, that also means adding puddles. And there's a lot of awkwardness, right? So if there's puddles, it's probably going to be a relatively flat walkway. I imagine this bit is quite flat. So I'm going to have to keep that relatively flat. This bit, we could probably get away with making it slightly more vertical, because there's not really much walkway, there's not much water on the side, it's just dripping from the roof. So this is probably where we can get a lot of our verticality. And then, well, we've done that part. So, you know, it might not follow the same exact, like, twists and turns, but we want to sort of, I want to replicate the walkway with the puddles. This is the main bit I really like. I want to keep that. And, if possible, have some waterfalls going down the sides. Don't know how I'm going to do that, though. Might have to first scratch that. waterlogged stairs and slab. Exactly. Now, there's a little catch with that, because I kind of initially saw this room as made of deep slate, because it's more of this sort of color than the black, because, yeah, the blackstone's the sort of marsh palette, which, as you can sort of tell, this is a very different color to the castle view. So, I was initially going to do this, because we've got a lot more, you know, texturing options, we've got a lot more water options. The issue is, it doesn't really blend well with this. Now, I was thinking, the second option we could do is Blackstone. I think it's a really good in-between, and also, my god, it blends a lot better. You can sort of go from this to the Blackstone and go back to that, like, it's a lot more natural. The difficult part of that is, there's a lot less actual variety in the blocks. Okay, I need to turn the music down. It is messing with me. And then turn the desktop audio up so it doesn't actually affect use. Cool. And then, yeah. So, I'm thinking of using Blackstone instead, but the issue is, there's not really much textures that can go with Blackstone, right? Because all the blocks are more grey, or they're straight up pitch black. Like, there's nothing that actually works with Blackstone. Now, we have used Blackstone in the past, like 4 years ago or something now, and we got this pretty neat looking room. A waterfall room. And, you know, if you look down, this feels very waterfall-esque, you know? But, when you look up, without all the water, it is very plain. It kind of just looks like nothing. I know, I can't even picture what it's going to look like on YouTube. It probably looks like a pitch black void on YouTube. Yes, there's Blackstone variants, but they don't actually vary the colour in the slightest. And I want to incorporate a bit more greenery into the block palette, because it can't just be Blackstone, because the floor is a slightly different texture, which I might use Deep Slate for, similar to what we've done here. But the big thing that worries me is if you go over to the right here, look here. There is water plants. There's vegetation. So trying to incorporate vegetation, I just want a better blend of greenery, because we've got some moss, but that's not dirt. There's nothing there. Now, I'm hoping this is going to be our saving grace, because that does blend a lot better. So, not only am I hoping to use mud, but I'm hoping the cave shouldn't be as much of an issue, because it's nowhere near as big as the one here. So looking up and seeing that shouldn't actually be that big a deal. So if it's a more narrow, sort of smaller cave, maybe we can get away with it being slightly more bland. To be fair, it's more cavish, and Waterfall is pretty dark besides its slightly colourful stuff, and the fake stars are really crystal. Yeah. I just like texture. You know me. What if I drank his best? Deep Slate tiles are much darker than the normal Deep Slate. Yeah, that is true. We could incorporate some of this as well. That could be a really nice floor block, actually. Oh. It's not great for variation, but it's certainly a lot closer. No, because this isn't... It's got a grassy texture, and I'm being nitpicky. Because, yeah, this is grass, but this is more stone. We can do it here. We can do the more bricky sort of stuff here, right? But then we need this. Now, Ashton threw out a very ambitious idea, may I add, that actually might work quite well. This. Now, when we turn off night vision, that's a lot better and closer color than the green. So that might be a nice sort of grassy texture. Still not great for variation, though. Plus, the annoying thing about mud is... Does it? Hang on, I thought it slowed you down when you walked in it. Ah! No, it's not that bad, actually. I take it back. So yeah, the palette's a little bit annoying, but it shouldn't be as big a deal because it's a smaller cave. Is there any way for puddles to put a water block in its silent state, aka the finish you can make it? Yeah, we can... So what we can do is this, right? As people have mentioned in chat. If you... If you sort of waterlog a slab, you can walk pretty comfortably in it without it really slowing you down too much compared to normal water. Or at least you used to. I swear that slows you down a lot more than it is. What if we put dolphins underneath so we got dolphins grace when you walked in it? No, it's a bit, no, we shouldn't do that. But yeah, I could have sworn that slowed you down a lot. I guess it is slightly faster? No. No, that's actually about the same. Huh. I could have sworn it was slower. Am I thinking of... No, it's just slow. Did that change? Am I crazy? Well. There goes that plan. But either way, we're gonna do puddles like that. Because, yeah, that's very shallow. Also watercolor. So, I kind of want to do a deeper blue than the sort of bright one here. So I'm thinking, what was that biome that's on the Oomph SMP that the creepy house lives in? That is a sentence no one's gonna understand. What biome is that? The meadows. I think it's the meadows. Waterlogged ender chests. That will look terrible, but it's a cool idea. Let's just set biome meadow. Yeah, that's a cool deep blue color. That's giving the same sort of energy I'm thinking. Bye-bye, wildcard. You should try making the room, and then when you're done making the room will be completed. Wow. That is very insightful of you. I wish I thought of that. If I just make the room, it'll be done. I never thought of that. That's crazy. It's not like I needed to figure out what the fuck I'm doing first. Anyway, that's the situation. First things first, though, we want to get the shape of the cave. Because, yeah, it's not going to look like this. As much as this beautiful pathway. Am I tripping, or is there a transition on that water? It looks so pretty. Yeah, there was a transition. It was a sort of gradient between that biome and the one I just did. I could do... Maybe I could throw in little gradients if I change the biome slightly so it's a little more varietous. That's not a real word. Oh, isn't there a cliff in Undertale with the echo flower in the room? Yeah. That's, you're building this room in the wrong place. What do you mean? I'm not even building the room! It comes after the memory section, not before the cat. Aaron, I'm gonna blast you live right now. What's down here, Aaron? Aaron, what's this? What's this pathway? What did I just say I need to figure out before that? Aaron, what comes right after the walkway I was just talking about? Aaron, if I pass this walkway right here, what am I going to stumble across right after the memory statue? I know! Trust! What if I kill you if I did it first. Get in line. Where's Ashton? Ashton! I need you! Umbrella room? Yeah, the umbrella room needs to go here. I also want to shrink the statue a little. This is really cool and dramatic for the trailer, but... and I do like it, how big it is when you see it here. It's a very comfortable size, but... when you walk up to the statue, it's just... It doesn't feel like the same area in game. It just doesn't at all. So I want to shrink it. Even if it sacrifices this view, I want it to feel like the memory statue room. So I'm probably going to tweak a bunch of that. Not have it, like, as small as canon, but have it, like, half the size. How long have you been working on this? We've probably hit about 5 years now, to be honest. We probably started it around this time in 2020. Or at least the planning, at the very least. Go to the basement? What do you mean? Ashton!
Gosh, why are you breaking the pathway? We worked so hard on it!
I know, it's so pretty and fucking hideous. Get in a group.
It was pretty hideous.
This is... We might be breaking Squid's last thing on the build.
Why? Why are we doing this? Why would...
This is Squid's... This is one of Squid's last things in the build, and we might have
you checked on him? Oh my god, we need to go check on him.
Don't, we're not... I'm not going to your weird fucked up statue.
I don't have a fucked up statue. What are you talking about? He left a squid of himself behind.
Oh... Yeah, he did that.
Need to go check if it's alive.
Oh, Windmills just appeared and said bye, guys. Oh.
Oh no. Windmills is leaving us too. Everyone's leaving.
Everyone's leaving us. It's just gonna be me, you, and Alex left. Asgore, Toby. Why are we saying names? Those are characters that are in the game. That is true.
Why? Why did he put himself in Hotland? This is the worst place for a squid.
I was about to say, why did he put himself... To be fair, he put himself on floor 3, the least hot part. Okay, he's still alive. Did he name tag it? Yeah, Squisher Squish. Oh no.
Oh my god, everything's been moved, so I totally went in the wrong place.
It's just not been moved, though.
Well, everything's been moved over, so...
Well,
this location is nowhere where it's no longer where it used to be over there more.
Yeah, okay, so like relatively to this, right? That was just right here. It's not moved that much.
I feel like it has.
It hasn't, because I moved it. I would know.
Lies and slanders.
It's not lies, I moved it! By 40 blocks exactly.
I don't believe you.
Well, that's your problem. Why is there a FNAF map in the Undertale map? Oop. Anyway.
Oop. Anyway. Moving on. So you working on the pathway you were talking about the other day?
Yeah. When I say work, I need to figure out the layout first, then we can worry about the palette.
Destroying our beautiful pathway.
I'm so sorry, can you also help me break it?
How about we don't break it and I just copy and paste it over there in case
Why do we want it?
Horribly wrong.
What do you mean? Like, how can we get... This is not This is so replaceable. What about this is good?
Squid made it.
Okay. Okay, he made a lot of other things you'd want to get remembered by. Did you see your messages the other day? I did not. Peace in the love, I'm so sorry. Oh, thank you. Okay. Time to become canon accurate losers.
I immediately lost where I was. Oh my god. Not having the— oh my god, there's so much empty space here, and not having this pathway here just totally threw me off access. Like, where am I? What's happening?
Instantly? It's directly above you!
Because I was here, and I looked up, and I got really confused because there was this bit over here, and I'm like, wait, what's happening? What's going on?
29 people? 29 people where? 29 people. That's the total amount of people in the Undertale. I don't know why I said it like that.
Oh no, I spent so much time working on this bit.
Shut up! Why are you taking a sniff? Squid died? What does that mean? What?
Squid died. He left us to go rot with the wolves and
No, to be fair, he's decided
wildlife.
he himself is gonna go rot with the wolves.
They're like, he's chosen to make his gravesite in a place where wolves will chew on his bones.
Is it bad? I don't know who Squid is. Squid?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit. Squid is the third builder of the map. He's responsible. If you see 90% of the cool terraforming, if you see the mapping and be like, wow, that makes so much sense, that's Squid. He did all of that.
He's really good at mapping things out, and he's also really good at terraforming and stuff like that. He'll deny it, but he is.
Yeah, like, me and Ashton can, like, place things very quickly, but Squid is... If you see a cool like, I built the marsh, right? But, Squid came up with the palette for the marsh. He came up with the shape of... This entire cave was Squid's shape. He came up with the whole stalactite things to separate the walls and stuff. Like, he did all that sort of thing.
He's a huge, like... So, Squid has a habit of taking off for months at a time because of his work.
Mm-hmm. Except this time he chose to. He's decided to go on
This time he chose to. It's a bit different, but like, when you come into caves like this, like the layout of this is like a lot of him figuring out like.
We would not have the mapping of the build done as nearly
that's
accurately.
Going over there. It also wouldn't look as neat.
Yeah, like it's thanks to him, but it looks so canon compliant, the mapping, and it's also thanks to him that you get very continuity. Goodness.
He used to upload. You can actually still go watch his old videos and stuff.
Oh, his old videos are great. I highly recommend
He's
them.
really, really good at the video thing.
One of the big things that I want to do for my build videos is something that I've been trying to work on is actually talk about the build and the planning more, like I kind of do in streams. Obviously not over the course of 2 hours, but like... Something Squid's videos are really good at that I want to get as good as is how good he is at explaining the thought process of the Undertale build. That's something that is very good on his channel, and I highly recommend it. He also built Sans and Papyrus' house. That's another big one.
Sans Papyrus house, my god, it's so good.
I'll send his channel right now so you can... Why is... Oh. Yeah, there it is. Oh. Oh, Squid. He's not uploading a build video in how what? Damn. We're old, Ashton.
It's been a while.
It's been over a year. Bye. Anyway, back to canon mapping.
But you know, he has life stuff going on, so... He actually has a life.
Yeah, by the way, Ashton, unrelated, but
yeah.
RG just slid into my DMs, and he said, I just found out Luigi didn't invent the life series.
Oh my time.
Even though we've been saying the whole
Oh,
time, everyone should go
no.
watch the live series so they have context as to what's happening.
We've said this so many times. Go watch a live series if you just need context. And just like, what?
Oh, speaking of, Ava's
What the
just
hell
appeared
did you
in
think
chat.
we were talking about?
Hi, Ava. Wait, why am I? Wait, we're not meant to be building out of Deep Slate. Already fucked up.
Oh yeah, you want to do like, you want to do Blackstone.
Color-wise, it looks so much more canon.
I understand. It's just
I know.
Blackstone's so hard to work.
I know. Okay, I built with it first. I know. But anyway, hi Ava. Long time no talk.
This is gonna go so well.
Also, high scale. I'm not good with commands, but I was trying to make it so you whirl that at water at level 7, so you don't have to go to it on slabs or dip it down, but it keeps disappearing after a second. I have no idea what that means. I am so sorry. Okay, so the first room, finally not sick anymore. Oh my god, you finally ate the lemon sip. I'm so proud.
Finally healthy. Yay.
Okay, so it's got this little divot in the wall. It's so difficult to not make the caves so much bigger than they are in game. Like, just right there I almost made the cave far too big. Like, I just shrunk this by like half the size, and look how big it is still. I kind of still want to shrink it. Because we want to save the room for the walkway.
It's because it's so much easier to detail bigger caves than it is smaller caves.
Yeah, especially when it's working with stuff like Blackstone. Yeah, so that's sort of like, let me go to the room where...
For a block that's named Blackstone, it's amazing how much like whiteness there is in it.
It's also amazing how much black blocks it doesn't blend with.
Honestly, if they were to give one block in the entirety of like Minecraft or retexture, I'd want them to do Blackstone.
Blackstone's weird. I don't hate the texture. I think what I would want is them to add more stuff that can actually blend with it, as opposed to...
I don't necessarily want them to change the texture, I just want them to make it darker.
Maybe slightly, yeah, because it's a bit too... Well, no, here's the thing, because I like the shade of it, because we've got coal for the dark, right? And I would love if they added, like, coal slabs and stuff. I like that it's got that little purpley shade, because that's more accurate to waterfall. Problem is, there's no colours that work with it, so...
I suppose this is me coming from, like, a survival standpoint, because, like, in survival mode, there's no way we're getting so much coal.
No, wither farms.
Not unless there's, like, a big, huge, like, effort put into it. That's
yeah, but that's
ridiculous.
just building anything. Even this feels so big for such a small room. What is... I hate Terraform. Which is better, Undertale or Deltarune? I really... One, they're very different stories, so I can't really say. And two, at this point,
it's
Undertale...
like saying what is better, like, Jurassic Park or Star Wars.
And two...
They're both very good, but they're both very different things.
Undertale's a finished game, so I can actually say what and why I like about it. It probably doesn't help that this cave is really tall with this doorway, so, and it's meant to feel like a very cozy cave. Do you like sand or dirt? Oh, that's the sort of question sort of difficult.
I like them both, but dirt definitely has much more, like, options to, like, work with.
I thought he meant to eat, personally. If we're being truthful and honest in this,
Still dirt then, because that's less likely to rupture my stomach.
Yeah, isn't sand, like, bad for your teeth?
It's bad for your teeth, and, like, in the bracing, if you're eating, like, say you are eating this stuff, Dirt will be a lot more nicer to your stomach, while sand will just start cutting up the inside of your stomach.
Yeah, I mean, that's why you like sand things down and stuff, because it's so harsh, right? You could say it's coarse. Ender! Oh my, is that the Ender? It is, I think so. That's the 1011. I think that's the Ender. Which is cooler, rocks or ice. What context are we talking about here? Because
What's going on with chat? Why are they being like this?
I think it's because someone asked what's favorite, Undertale or Deltarune, so it's just evolved into this.
I'm getting low-key Philzo vibe chats. Stop copying Phil's chat, guys.
It was eating outside mud, but like, sure, you can eat dirt or sand if you really want to. No, we cannot promote eating sand because it's fucked up. However, dirt. Oh my god, I missed my. I need to get a new mouse because my current one, its middle mouse button is broken, and as a builder, that is so annoying.
What the?
What?
So I was just about to say my scroll thing on my mouse is broken, but it fixed itself just now.
Right now, as I said, mine was broken.
Mine fixed itself.
Well, no, it's okay. So my middle mouse button is broke. Your scroll wheel was broken.
No, actually, I'm wondering if it's just the version. Because it was broken up until, like, no, I haven't been bitching about it all this morning, so no, I guess it just did fix itself. I just now noticed.
I should so... Would you rather have €5 or €10? Good question. I've always thought, man, if I had the option between having more money or less money, I always wanted less. Because I'm so rich. So I'm glad you gave me you finally gave me the option to choose. Are you excited for Silk Song? I've never played Hollow Knight. So, like, theoretically I'm excited because I've seen the hype around it. I have nothing to be excited for because I don't know anything yet. Those are our Sesame Street. I've not consumed either. I can't. Also insane choosings right there. Same with me. Yeah. Wow, that is a texture. I guess it's accurate.
It's the closest I could think of.
We don't have to go as color accurate. That is just the opposite color.
What, this one, the sign?
No, the bucket.
The
barrel.
bucket is like a metal, like it's the
I
metal
know,
bucket.
but it's
Well,
too bright.
Since you
I'm
wanted
sorry,
less,
we
buy
don't have
yourself
a
some
great
Why
ice
is
one.
someone talking?
£5.
Oh, wait, that was a donation. I went to the music and viewed it, and I was like, "Oh my god!" Something started talking over it. What was the donation? Alex,
Chat,
oh my
take
god.
this as a lesson. Don't donate to Chat
No.
Dodge. He'll dismute you.
It wasn't loud enough. It was just like it was the same level of volume as the music. Buy yourself some ice cream or something.
Ice cream.
Monetary wealth from Ava Zaywire.
Oh my
Here's
god.
your €5 Doge from Build Project. Also make me mod in the chat. £5.
My god. You are so silly. Fine, I just got paid to give Ava mod. Okay, but make me moderator in your chat, Smile. It's only fair. Yeah.
I feel like we're just making this harder for ourselves eventually when they have to climb up there.
Look. Ashton, we're gonna have the walkway first. We're gonna curve it in a way that is not the same pathways we had before. For now, let's just worry about the first part! Okay? Okay. Cool. Glad we can agree. What's your Twitch username? I think it's just those creations underscore. Subathon. No, Alex is to leave.
Alex, no!
Ashton, read
Back,
chat right now.
Alex. Okay, I got it. Do Twitch username to...
Ashton, I miss and adore you. Upon this, I hope you fall down the stairs again. Thank you, Alex. You know what? I will,
adore
just
you,
for you.
Alex. We'll get together and plan murder sometime soon.
God, yous are a dynamic duo I didn't know I should be scared of in my life. Can I help? Ender? I would let you help if it wasn't for the fact I'm figuring out as I go. Check DMs. Okay, just for you, Ava. Yeah. Cool. Hell yeah.
Oh. I do have an idea about how to do the drippity bits.
What, with water?
Yeah.
Wow, you're so wise.
I'm so smart.
That is kind of why I really wanted to start working on this, because I was playing about with the water and I forgot how cool it looks. So I really wanted to do this bit where the water is actively dripping. Bye, Alex.
I want to do it in the garbage dump too. Not as like heavily in the garbage dump because like it's not raining there, but like
I
there's
wish
drip here and there.
I wish the droplets were more particles, because when you place them in, there's... Oh! It was drained! Oh! It's because we brought the world back. Oh, I see. I get it. That's really sad. Hi, Jake.
What happened?
When me and Squid was playing about the water drips, we put it on top of the actual statue to see what it looked like, and... because we brought the world download out like 3 times because a certain someone broke the game. It's not there anymore. Thankfully, I don't have to talk to that person right now though, so I'll let my grudges slide. The chess incident, yeah. Otherwise, the incident I like to call the Ashton incident. But that's
I totally taking blame for that. I don't know why you keep on bringing it up.
I just don't want to let you...
apologize.
I want you to know about it.
You just won't let me move on from the past. That's what's
No,
happening.
you're
here.
right. I don't want you to move on, actually.
You just want me to be sad and miserable for the rest of my life.
Monetary wealth
Anyway.
from Erin. Tell Ashton she's awesome, please, thank
More
you.
reasons to murder you.
£10.
Thank you, Aaron. Aaron donated thing to tell you that you're awesome.
That's just me.
The Ashton love is spreading like a virus. Ever since I told everyone you built the castle, I swear it's started something. I mean, Aaron was a fan of you before, but
I'm glad people like the castle. I traded my mind for something people value. Even though part of me still wants to blow it up.
Incredible. Thank you, Jazzby. You say spreading it like I'm not the origin point. No, you're right. I did just say you were the origin. But whatever. Don't even listen to me. Whatever. sent before you said that. Not on my end. SMH, just beat the stream delay already. SMH, that's not my fault. I have the maps completed and I don't know how long. I think I'm gonna use a Minecraft mod to add Sands and Papyrus and drop a new. Oh my god! To be fair, it is kind of custom Minecraft tradition that if you see a cool you see a cool map, you sort of blow it up with nukes afterwards. Remember when that was a thing? You'd like explore the world and then you'd like blow it up after. Deltarune map will win. Never.
By the way, thank you for working on the Undertale build and reminding me it existed. I was losing my mind in the single-player world.
Yeah, single-player world is giving you so much grief for an idea you wanted. Like, every time you've not spoken a single positive thing about it. You're just like, I'm really excited to do a survival thing. The moment you start it, every time you talk to me, you're like, oh, thank you for getting me away from it. Oh, you don't know what I was gonna do.
I have been losing my absolute mind.
Thank you for inviting me to this SMP. I really didn't want to go into that survival world I started.
I've been playing it all morning. Ugh. It's because, like, I'm sitting here going, like, what do I build? I don't know. Like... and it's crazy because I have so many ideas, but, like, I think, you know what it is? You know what it actually is?
What?
I don't have any TNT for rockets. I don't have any, like gunpowder for rockets, so all the stuff I want to go build is, like, miles away from each other.
Why have you not made a creeper farm? They're so easy.
Because it's time-consuming.
You've spent more time worrying about it than it takes to build a creeper farm.
And I came to another realization after, like, playing on the SMP.
What?
I need to make a gold farm to do one of the projects.
My gold farm spent, like, I only spent a couple hours on it, and I had to go get the resources for that.
And then this morning, I'm sitting there going like, okay, I'm gonna go do this thing. I'm gonna go do this thing. And I got all my things together to go do this thing. Then something walks into my door that derails everything, and I spend the next 2 hours trying to catch it and getting it not to die.
What?
You'll see when you play.
Okay.
You're gonna love it.
Okay.
But I spent like 2 hours getting it into like a hole, getting it like into a thing, and then making it the hole look pretty, and building a house on top of the hole.
Nice. Glad you're spending your time wisely. I'm not replaying. I'm so used to Undertale, but I've stopped replaying instinctually, and it's really annoying. Because obviously we weren't going to replay the whole Undertale stuff, then we wouldn't get anything done. Though I say that, I've got a lot of Hotland footage. I've just not time-lapsed it for my own sake. Oh, hello. Also, Alex doesn't actually have to go again. Ernder has left. Sorry, I'm trying to... I'll miss the rest of the stream, got to go in 7 minutes. Well, thank you for popping by, Jerry.
Oh, shit, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Oh, no.
What?
Nothing. Don't worry about it. It's like, I'll do it another time.
You can't just freak out of nowhere and then say, oh, nothing.
You remember when I was redoing my save toolbar?
Uh-huh.
I got distracted in the middle of it and I didn't actually do it. So...
What do you mean you're running out of time, though?
Fine, don't worry about it.
What do you mean?
I can't do anything about it right now. I'll do it some other time.
What are you... Okay, whatever. I'm not even gonna... I'll give up.
Hi!
When you finish this, what will you build next? That... how am I supposed to know? Like... That. I've spent so long working on this, I have no idea. Like, we'd probably build some Deltarune concepts, because there's a couple builds I do want to make. Like, I want to build the castle town, and I know Squid does as well. So the castle town will probably get made at the least, but we're not remaking the whole of Deltarune. That will be... We've got ideas for it, I'm not gonna lie. There is concepts and ways we're gonna go about it, but... It's such an ambitious project, but I don't really know if I want to.
We won't know actually if we're gonna do what we'll do next, and if we'll actually do anything next is we won't know until we get to that point.
Yeah.
Because that's a year from now. We don't know where we're gonna be a year from now.
You think we're gonna be finished the build in a year? Really?
No, but like
2 maybe.
2 maybe, but
Which is crazy to say, actually. We are like past the halfway point in terms of like how we're doing progress, which is really bizarre. Okay, now we're back in the waterfall cave vibes. Yeah, this feels like the sort of shape. Actually, the sign is I miss my middle mouse button. I miss my middle mouse button so bad. Actually, Ashton, the sign is more like
look,
here.
if you're gonna go actually to me, you need to do the face.
Okay. Are you talking about the one on the tuber or the sticker?
Either one.
Okay. Well, actually, Ashton, this goes here, and this is actually more like about here. So, what are you even? Actually, no, it's not. That's actually very accurate. But actually, yeah, yeah. Sorry, that was. Yeah, she kind of did it wrong. Anyway. Now for the hard part, which isn't actually the hard part, that's not true. We've just got the other walkway after it, which is theoretically easier. I do want to make the cave slightly bigger. It's meant to feel a little more narrow, but it's gonna open up a bit.
So I was just looking at the image, and I noticed they have the, like... I look at that image, and I think that bit on the ground in the image...
There's like grass?
It's grass, but there's like something on the ground, like the little...
The crystals?
No, go back to the other world. Yeah, should we put like crystals in this room?
Yeah, I think we should add some. Small ones. Maybe add some amethysts and stuff. I think amethysts in a smaller cave would actually look really nice, because something we don't get to utilize is the amethyst, because we keep going on such a giant scale. I know. Bit of a comedic genius. Yeah, so something like that, like, they look really pretty when you actually get to see them. Obviously we'll do other details than just amethyst, but I might not have too many on the floor, but I do. That's cool. I like the look of them. But we'll do that after when we've actually detailed detail. I want my middle mouse button! Oh my god, I hate building.
So, what are your thoughts about detailing this room?
Detailing this room? I'm not that worried about it, because it's quite a small room.
Well, I meant texture-wise.
I kind of
Palette.
spent the entire first part of the stream talking about that, so I'm not going to go over it again.
Oh, I missed it, so...
Well, whose fault is that? Okay, this... I do want a slight... We can increase the floor height a little, because... Yeah. I don't... We're gonna... it's not the key point I'm gonna start raising it, but I'd like to raise it a little. Because it's
What if you raised it like 2?
Yeah, that's what I was... I'm working on it, I'm working on it. I know.
And then there's that fun little waterfall off to the side.
Maybe. But yeah, that adds a lot of depth to this room as well, because if we kept it a fully flat
Oh, you're gonna hate me.
Uh-huh.
You know where we're really close to?
No. We're not doing that. I'm not.
But
No.
it looks so pretty
No.
just looking over it all.
No. No.
You wouldn't have to build a wall.
No. No. God,
If
no.
we bent it over here, you could just see all that down there. And it looks like there's an open view anyway. In
You know
there.
what's the worst part? The path canonically bends that way. But it goes up.
Yeah, it has to go up anyway. So
No,
we bent it
Ashton, the
up.
problem is, what we would have to do is we'd have to make this cave go as tall as the walkway there. I'm not doing that. No. It was... I knew you were going to say it because Squid was thinking of the same thing. I'm putting my foot down though. I wanted to build this cave because I didn't want to go over the top and I wanted a bit of a cozy part of the game. So please let me have this. Okay? Go. Thank you, Ashton. I really appreciate that. Going to be any redstone so it's more animated in the live play. I don't know about redstone and random bits of the game, but there is the redstone puzzles, which is like the puzzles in Hotland and stuff. So it's like kind of. I don't know what sort of animated we'd do redstone wise for here though, because it's not really got anything moving other than the dripping water, but we kind of want to do that with actual dripping water. Okay, I'm gonna stop it there just to sort of build up this cave and get a vibe. Because yeah, it does feel like it gets narrower here and then starts opening up. Gonna work, I gotta work. Okay, lock in, Ava. Lock the fuck in.
I was thinking of adding like fans and gears to Hotland that move, but it'd only be a couple of them because like we have to worry about lag and shit.
Yeah, which is already a nightmare, because in order to play the game, everyone has to already up their render distance and stuff so high. To the point that some parts of the build is already not going to be possible. I have an idea to make it look less terrible, but it's a very ambitious idea, but I don't actually know how possible it is. But if it works, it'll just be a cool little visual thing that makes things that aren't rendered in not look as terrible. And hopefully it also means yous don't have to download anything else, because I'm hoping it'll be a data pack that will just be pre-installed with the world. So theoretically it should just be a little neat visual enhancement that no one actually has to change. Will you still be live in 40 minutes? Okay, I was saying at the start of the stream I was hoping to be ending the stream by then, so I'm hoping not.
Where are the waterfalls here?
The waterfalls are after the point we're at now. Yeah, the waterfalls are more like here. Now, I was thinking of having sort of drop down on the side, just so there's like a bit of water here, so you could have sort of water. Because there is no visual water, but I would like there to be.
So like
waterfalls.
doing like there's like they're going down the cliffside and there's like a ravine here.
Yeah, a mini one. Like there's a little bit of water streams, and then there'd be like, yeah, you'd see the waterfalls, but you wouldn't actually see a bunch of the water because it'll still feel like the game. I think you'll still be live for a few. I cannot be live for that long. That's just not true. Karen, you're so dumb. Looks great, divas. Keep slaying. That's the tone I read it in. Thoughts on Indie Cross if you've watched it? I watched the end of episode 2 because that was the only part that really intrigued me, which I thought was insanely cool. The thing about Indie Cross is that it's a big from the seams of it, right? I'm gonna get immediately blasted because I've not really watched it all. It's an animation that sort of is a big collab between a bunch of indie games and stuff, which is like a cross collab between indie games. I'd imagine that's the origin of the name, which is cool. The problem is I've not really consumed much other games, so there's not really a lot of hype there for me, because it's not, I cannot point at it and go, oh my god, look, it's those characters, because I don't know any of them. So, it's not really much there for me personally. It looks cool.
It's really interesting how me and you look at these rooms differently.
How do you see it?
Like, you obviously see that there's a wall on both sides. And I look at the room and I think, okay, there's a wall on one side and one side is open.
Well, that's why I'm sort of opening up this
see.
side more here, because in game I'm opening it up where the waterfalls come in. Obviously, I know there is technically a waterfall here too, but there's not really any room there, and I want it to feel smaller. But yeah, no, I do see walls there because it feels smaller. But I do, yeah, I want to make the walkway a bit more interesting, so I'm hoping to have it a bit more open. Like, here's the, I want to keep the pathway feeling small, but having it a little more expansive surrounding it, so it's like, it feels like a small path, but it's got little bits that open up that feel, like this bit here, right? It'll be quite small, but it'll open up the cave so it feels bigger. So you can have the waterfalls and stuff, but the path itself sort of stays the same size. Stuff like that, you know?
So is it gonna come out like this way? I'm guessing it's gonna go up more, but...
Let me look. Because this bit is just straight. This is a very long straight bit, actually.
My thing is that we can't keep on going straight, because then we're gonna go...
I mean, we're gonna
to start
curve
curving
anyway,
up.
yeah. I was thinking... Because the in-game it curves this way, but then if we try to go up, we'll hit a wall. So I might start curving the other way and do sort of two curves.
Like, what you could do is curve it this way a bit, and then have it take a curve this way. Going up.
We could. But then it'll sort
like,
of have
it's
to...
like...
It would have
I'm
to
like...
curve a lot more then, if we did it that way.
I don't know, I'm having a hard time getting to back to that.
Ashton, I'm gonna repeat what I said at the start of the stream. I'm planning to have a lot more of the raised bit, less gradual than we did before, and have a lot more of the verticality come in the bit where there isn't any puddles or anything, and it's literally just a straight line. And there's clearly Y height variations because there's a little platform with an echo flower there, so I'm gonna make it a bit more open upness here. And the bit we're walking on right now is gonna be the more flat bit.
Alright, I'm gonna go build a wall. Help, trust the process.
Just trust the process, Ashton. That's all you need to do. Okay? Don't get me wrong, I'm gonna go up a little bit, but I want it to feel like a flat walkway here, like it does in-game. And that's something I can do now, because Squid's not here, and I get my own creative decisions. Fuck him.
Oh.
What?
I have a funny story from babysitting you one year.
Sure.
So, the kid I babysit, her parents are D&D nerds.
Oh, is that why you get along with them?
Yeah. Like, it's great, because I babysit for their kid all day, and then, they get home, and we immediately go down into their basement and play D&D, because they have a whole setup down there.
Oh, is that your
So,
D&D
like,
group?
Yeah, that's my D&D group, so, like, they get home, and we immediately go down to their cellar that has, like, half the cellar's just, like, full of D&D, like, minis and, like, table to play at, and, like, everyone's papers and stuff, and the other half is just a kid's playroom.
Hell yeah.
So, like, and they also have, like, a bathroom down there. So it works out pretty nicely. So, like, we'll be down there playing, and Luffy will be running around in the kids' area, like, doing whatever she wants to do. And I was, we're gonna be playing a, we're not gonna, like, coming up here soon, once we're done with the campaign we're doing right now, we're gonna be doing a Fate game instead of D&D. It's like it's another version of, like, it's another role-playing game, but the rules are a bit different. And, the person who's DMing it, is gonna be doing, like, my boyfriend who's DMing it, he's gonna be doing a bit of a different system to the Fate system. He's changed it up a little bit, that's all. And, he's doing some, like, practice sessions right now. So, like, he did a practice session with me and my brother and a couple of our friends, and that went really well. And he needed to do a practice session with our other people in our group. And they did that this week, or last week. So, the practice session was happening, and I was there because, like, I was there just to watch. I had already done my practice session, and I was just there to watch and keep an eye on Luffy while they were doing it. And, so she has all these little toys and stuff like that they get her. And they, like, for example, her rattle was a dagger.
Oh my god.
It was a little plastic dagger that rattled. But she has a lot of toys like this. So, she has, like, a little battle axe she likes to carry around. Like, she'll throw it on the back of her shoulder and carry it around.
That's
and
so
she likes,
cute.
She likes to use it as, like, a golf club to, like, it's, like, golf club to, like, hit balls around. So she'll be, like, she'll put, like, the ball down and, like, hit it with the axe and have you catch it and roll it back to her. But it was upstairs at this point, and I didn't, and, like, she wanted to do it. Like, she grabbed the ball, and she's, like, pointing it upstairs, and, like, what do you want from upstairs? And she keeps on, she keeps on looking at me and going, ass! Ass!
Oh.
I don't know what she's saying. But I can't, I'm having such a hard time not laughing my ass. So I pick her up, and I take her to the other side of the room. I'm like, can you tell mommy what you said you want? Because Liz has an easier time understanding what her daughter wants than I do.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And she just says, ass! At the top of her voice to the entire table, and everyone loses their shit, and Liz is automatically starts laughing her ass, and she's like, she wants her axe! Just absolutely killed us the other day.
My god.
But yeah.
It's very mature. Good job.
But yeah.
That's so dumb.
I love this kid so much. She's such a riot. She's 2 and she can do full sentences, and she's such a backsasser.
Oh, of course. She got that from you.
She got it from her mother. Her mother's, you think I'm bad, you should meet her mother.
You're not helping. I can tell you that much. Alright, this is the bit Monster Kid comes and gets picked up. This little indent in the wall. I didn't start replaying. I keep thinking, let's go now, bye-bye. Bye-bye, Skill! I never realized how much of the Undertale Yellow songs have the leitmotifs in it. Or the leitmotif. I really like it though. I was gonna behind the sink in Sans' house. I think we both know the answer to that. Now I'll just sit here and wait for Aaron to lose their shit over me saying that. I guess I could. I was gonna have the roof continue on this way, so I guess I can have that drip down. Oh, yeah, there it is. That's satisfactory? Yeah. Yeah, thank you, Aaron. I cut out half the audio for a section because of how many takes it took. Yeah, I do that too.
Alright, I'm gonna leave for like half a second. I need you to stay here while I can come back. Aaron, you better be here when I get back, otherwise I'm gonna be upset.
Why?
So, I'll be right back, you'll see.
Okay. That's incredibly ominous. What video are you working on now, Ava? May I be nosy? Immediately started flying away. I'm back. I think she just meant like be online. She's about to stab you, run. No, she might. Did you train in the dump? Oh no, I did see your message. I forgot to respond. Sorry, I'm terrible. I know, you can kill me now, don't. My prayers have been heard after all. What is it? And what is it, Alex? What are your prayers? Did I miss something? Did Ashton go and be silly without me knowing? Ashton disappears and you come back saying your prayers have been answered. Is it me dying? Is that your prayer? I mean, and you. This? I can work on other stuff if you want. I'm not sure if you know it since you started Braille's plan there. I mean, if you want to just... I know you're gonna hate me. If you could just start making garbage piles in general, like not just trains, that'd be cool. Because we've not made any garbage pile designs yet. If you want to try do that, that could be useful. Maybe though, I wanted to be the one responsible. Have you seen the horse race test on Twitter? I haven't. What is it? What is that? That is the second time I've heard someone ask me that today. What is it? Oh my god, I'm gonna have to know. Listen, it was just if you're while you're here, if you want to try that. No guarantees it will stay. It's peak, that's what it is? Cool. Oh, hi Crystal. What's poppin'? What? Welcome back.
Aaron, where are you?
I immediately told Aaron to go do something the moment you got back. Incredible.
Okay. I need Aaron to come back here.
How are you planning to explain how maze-like the Undyne Bridge is? Great question. I'll answer that a day I have time to.
But I need you to do this. I need to do this in front of Josh so he can be horrified.
Why? I'm trying to walk
You
in.
should know what's happening. Alright, so I've been redoing my save toolbars, which is a whole process, and it usually means I go get new heads.
Yeah, no, actually, I'm just gonna walk away.
And I found something. And I found something while I was going through new heads. And I saw them, like, I had to get them. I had to get them, so, this is for you.
There, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Happy Birthday, Happy Hanukkah, whatever makes you happy.
Go to DMs. Okay.
So yeah.
Oh, I finally get context. What is this?
Yeah, I didn't have words when I found them either. Just letting me immediately spent the next 2 hours getting them.
This is not giving me context. What am I watching?
What's happening with Dodge?
I guess I understand what it's meant to be, kind of. Cool. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Cool, whatever. Go my horse. Cool. There's like horse horn stuff. I noticed. Oh, the brain rot. The brain rot is crazy. Who the hell is Richard the Train? Dirty Percy. Oh my god, what?
I don't understand any of this. I just looked and I grabbed.
What is even happening? I was looking at a horse race on Twitter. Ashton was given Erin trains. That's the only context I can actually give.
Erin really likes trains, and I found
Makes
trains,
sense if you
so
know
I
the fandom
grabbed all the
memes.
trains.
I don't know the fandom memes. How would I know that? Okay. I know it's dumb to start adding a little detail thing before it's finished detailed, but I really want to see the visual effect, so I'm going to do it early. So I'm going to finish this, and then I'm going to start seeing it. And it's going to look a lot cooler than it's going to stay, because the water's going to sink up out of nowhere, but I really want to see it. I crave the visual experience. I want to build a cave thing in the Oomps SMP. I love the visual of cave builds. And the Undertale build I can't quite get to just play about with caves because we're too busy getting the palette also something. You know what I mean? Like, this isn't a casual cave build. This is a waterfall cave build.
Are you gonna do something with the cave behind our house?
I didn't know there was a cave behind the house.
There's a very tiny cave that you could probably turn into a cave entrance going into a cave.
You mean the one that's indented from the old enchantment table?
Yeah.
Well, maybe? I don't know, it's not a cave entrance, I never thought about it.
Maybe you should start thinking about it. And
Well,
stop spending
maybe
so much
I
time
will.
At the gold
And-
farm.
Erin, come pick up your box.
Because your obsession with gambling is
I'm
getting a
not
little concerning.
obsessed, I just have a habit. They're very different.
Like, you're single-handedly becoming, like, the destroyer of all zombie pigmen.
It's not my fault I've killed like 13,000. Okay? They asked for it. They literally asked for it. Anyway, I'm gonna start chipping away at this and adding some water just to see the visual effect. Should probably add some wall to this. You know, I'll add the wall deep so I can see.
You filling up this bit with water?
Yeah.
You want me to do over here as well?
Yeah. Sent you a little bit of lore. Oh my god. What the internet decides to just get intrigued at is so Does anyone ever stop to think about how funny it is? Like, just how weird.
How something will take over the entire internet's brain.
Like, it's so... It's not just that, it's like, they're so niche, so specific things that you're just like, what? What's a high violet?
How far are we taking this water effect this time, right now?
I'd say about there. Mainly wanted it on the roof, which is an absolute nightmare to chip away at, by the way. It's annoying, because the more depth... Wait, why is the music... Oh, I probably paused the music. Oh, no, YouTube automatically paused it. Why? A teaspoon of gunpowder. Yummy. The first one is more popular, but the second one I like more personally. I'll look at it in a second. I want to walk in on this little thing, as I'm running out of time on the stream. It's a very short stream, but I literally just don't have time. And I wanted to force myself to start it today, because I really wanted to. Where? I heard that so audibly. God, isn't Minecraft fun? I'm having so much fun right now. I totally don't feel like I'm going insane. I love you, Minecraft. I hate this. I hate this game. I hate this game so much. Oh my god. Don't die.
It's my allergies.
Still?
Yeah. It's why I've had my window open these last couple of days. I'm forcing myself to acclimate.
That is wise. I just hope you don't die in the process.
Well, if I do, it won't be much of a loss.
Well, for me. I've already lost someone.
I just thought of something so unhinged.
Say it. Whatever.
You could use the grief training.
Why? For what? Was the last life angst not enough?
Oh my god.
I already
So
lost.
I didn't automatically say it. I immediately thought, I'm like, wow, that's fucked up, even for me.
I could use the grief training, really. Wow. For what, Ashen? What have you got planned?
Oh, so many things. You never should have invited me to that server. Me and Alex are gonna become super villains.
I know this. I knew this deep down. I never wanted to accept it.
I actually have nothing planned. I just want to cause. I just
I know.
want to do something.
So why are you using Blackstone instead of Obsidian? Still a good choice, but Obsidian seems a better fit. Because, one, we could add texturing with Obsidian, but Obsidian has literally zero texturing blocks. Like, there's no variation in the shape or anything. It's why we're not using what's it called? Coal everywhere, because the coal looks great, only in a massive scale though, because when the bigger the build, the more actual shape we can add into it. But in a smaller cave, we really need to rely on the different block variants, and Obsidian and coal don't have any. So we can't actually use them to build. Which is annoying, it's very annoying.
I thought you were only doing like one.
I got
hit.
distracted. Anyway,
Alright, I'm closing off this bit then.
I think that's enough. Or it should be a good portion of it. You can steal the donkey. No, I have a mild attachment to that. Did anyone ever find Rice the horse, by the way? And put water above it to simulate the dripping if you weren't planning on that already? Well, I'm gonna assume you sent that before we started placing it. It's not like that's exactly what we're doing. Rice is still gone. No.
I'm gonna have to figure out food today. My mom and her boyfriend took off in the van. with
Or
all
you're
the
just gonna
food.
stop there. They took off. They're gone.
They're gone. They like, for those who don't know, my mom and her partner, like, they travel to like concerts and stuff, and they sell T-shirts there and stuff. So they'll be gone for like a couple of weeks, and they basically packed up all the food in the house with them and left.
Oh, how good of them.
Now I'm like sitting there, oh, I need to figure out food now. And it's not like it was abusive or anything. Me
No.
and my siblings are adults, we can figure shit out, but like,
It's not convenient.
some warning beforehand would have been nice. Because I had, like, I was at Walmart a couple days ago, like, oh, I didn't buy food then because I thought we were good, but then it turns out it was not.
Oh, that's cool. Obviously, it'll be a bit more immersive when there's not sky, but that's neat. I like that. So is water
I have a question. Do the
particles change
the
in the
color-
biome? That's what I was wondering too.
yeah, that's
I think so. 'Cause I want to change the color. I was originally gonna have a deep blue, but now that I'm looking at it,
it feels too deep for the
it's
particles.
yeah, it's not quite blending well.
I'm wondering if the particles do change though, because
I think they do. Wait, yeah, because the water down. No, they don't.
Yeah, because like in the garbage dump in the area I did, where there's some of them, it's the same color.
It's not the worst in the world, to be fair.
It's not the worst. It's what we
Especially
have.
because we're gonna add a little bit more variation in the colors than just the black stone, but it's a neat dripping effect. Imagine how hard the core is gonna be. Oh, we know.
The core is gonna be so much fun. Maybe
Yeah.
by the time we get to it, they'll actually add some like
Good blocks.
metal
Yeah.
variants to the black to the iron.
Then imagine. Plus, oh, another thing to remember: there's going to be puddles and stuff in the floor as well, so it's not going to feel nearly as out of place. That's another. I was looking at this. I was like, it looks cool. It feels like there's not any other water though, so it feels odd. Yeah, we've not built it yet. But yeah, that's cool. I'm glad it works. What time is it? I think I'm out of time. We've not done much, but it's a good start. I'm excited. I like it so far. I really wanna... Oh my god, my middle mouse button! I miss it so much! I'm frustrated.
You don't know how much you rely on it until it's gone.
Oh, I knew. It's just becoming a... I'm now upset. I remember when it's broke, I was like, oh no, I'm gonna hate building. I was right. But yeah.
Like, at least 9 of the deaths I have on my single player world is just because my scroll reel is broken.
Oh my god.
And
Buy
I
a
couldn't
new
scroll
mouse!
to the item I needed. Yeah, but it just fixed itself.
Okay, if it breaks again, get a new one.
And I also need to buy food this week.
Oh, okay. Whatever. You do you.
I'm sure it'll break again in a week, and I'll be like, and you'll be like, just go away.
Yeah. Yeah, that is true. I'm not gonna start the expansive part of this cave, because that's something I want to spend more time on than 10 minutes. It's not gonna be massively expansive, but it's gonna be like expansive enough to get some pools of water from the roof, and probably some on the other side. It's technically not on the other side, to be fair. There is a very solid wall here, but I might open it up a lit. No, maybe I won't. Actually, you know, I won't. I'm gonna stick to canon. I'm gonna do it. Canon accuracy, here I come. I'm gonna work with what I've got and open it up later. So this will be open, and then it will open up more. Yeah, I've got a vision. Very.
It turns up here.
Whatever way it ends up going. I was thinking of going that way. I might end up going the other way. Whatever one. Either way, this will keep extending, and then it'll curve round and start going up a bit more drastically. It'll be, this path is going to be a lot longer than in-game, I'd imagine, but I'm hoping we make it visually interesting enough that no one cares. Because, like, yeah, if you see a cool cave, you're going to want to walk through the cool cave. And Ashton shouldn't complain, because Ashton loves long walkways. Don't you?
They won't let me make the long walk in the very beginning of the game longer, and I'm sad.
Yeah, okay, keep in mind, she wants to make it longer than the castle walk. It's not even a bit, like, that's actually how long she wants to make it. She wants to make the walkway of the long hallway and where Toriel tells you...
I want it to feel like you're walking there forever, like,
no,
God damn it,
that's
what's the
so
end
bad,
of
though.
this?
No, terrible, that's terrible gameplay, that's terrible visually, like, we don't want that. Bad Ashton. This is why we're not letting you map out the build. But I think that's the end of the stream. It was a very short stream, but it's got us started, and I'm hoping, whenever I'm not at work,
I'm gonna go see how that junk pile's going.
Oh yeah.
Guessing it's over here. Or is it by the trains?
Bow and arrow this guy. Did you see my status? Where is Aaron?
By trains.
Oh, that's quite a good garbage pile. maybe not the vibrant color of this fence, but it's good blocks. But yeah, the garbage piles should sort of blend in with the background a bit more, so I'd avoid using quite vibrant colors that stick out from the stone, so like white and yellow blocks especially are very difficult to use. I did. I'm so glad.
You're getting off. Are you getting off after you end the stream, or did you already end the stream?
I need to eat food.
All right.
It's 10 p.m.
Can you tell me what you didn't like about this before you go, or?
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
I looked at it a bit more. I think it was the only fact that there isn't cliff bits here in the game. You've made.
I was thinking of doing like little mini waterfalls off it.
Yeah, no. The thing is, I really like the visuals, so as long as it opens up a little more, so there is garbage piles instead of just terraforming.
Yeah, that's like, there's gonna be like part of this is garbage, like where the garbage is gonna go.
Yeah.
I just haven't.
I figure so. Like once you get to this bit, it needs to open up a bit more to be a boss arena. But yeah, the little narrow bit I quite like actually. So I've not really got too much issues with it. Yeah. No, I don't have much comment. But yeah. I'm realizing how much once you started building this bit and I started to notice the dripping effect and stuff, I was like, I really want the smaller part of the game here to be done, like the walkway of the. I'm probably after I do the the Monster Kid walk, I'm probably gonna do the Onion Sand cave because it's not a complicated cave. It's just a curve because it's meant to feel small, but add a couple waterfalls at the back maybe. But yeah, it's just one of those things that's like it's not difficult, it's just needing done, and I kind of want it done. So I'll probably do that, and then probably do the. Oh my god, my middle mouse button. I'm so upset.
It's so funny to me. I'm like, I'm gonna go work in the garbage dump. You're like, I don't want to work on waterfalls.
I'm gonna work in every other part.
Yes. And just like you're like, I get on.
This is.
I'm
Go
work on waterfalls.
You want to know what caused this? It's because I started building a house in Minecraft Survival, and I forgot how much I hate building houses. So I came back, was like, wow, waterfall. I love building caves. Holy shit. That's what did it. That's actually what did it. Yeah, I want to finish off the marsh redo here because it's very close, but yeah, I want to finish this wall and fill in that bit so it's more.
Oh, that's something we need to do.
Yeah.
I keep on forgetting we teared out that wall.
But it's because we half built it right after, so it doesn't look as obvious. Yeah, that's another thing I'm gonna. Oh, it's all the little in-betweens of waterfall to connect it is what I want to work on. I don't know why. It's probably because I'm sick of building the giant, massive caves and them still feeling bad because all the big caves are done and they still don't feel right because they're completely disconnected to anything. So I just I want to get the rest of waterfall that feels like waterfall. So I can just walk along it and be like, wow. Man, I'm in waterfall right now.
I can't wait for you to play Survival World. I have a surprise for you.
You keep saying this. You're not looking forward to building or doing anything in it, but you're looking forward to me being on it, and that scares me.
Because I have some surprises lined up for you that I'm working on. And I'm gonna stream again here soon, so you can't watch that. But I'm gonna have to cover up one of the surprises.
Oh.
Because I was so shocked when I found it. I'm like, oh my god. Really walked into my door. I was like, what?
I'm scared.
So.
The mailbox has. Oh, yeah. If you wanna. No.
I do have a question.
Uh-huh.
What kind of stone do you think I should use down here in the
garbage dump?
Yeah.
I keep visualizing it as Deep Slate. I think logically Blackstone makes more sense because it's next to all the dark blocks, and the Blackstone would blend better with the cave above it, because it is going to be... Well, we can do it... Because it's a big cave, we can easily do a gradient, so it's not even that big an issue. Honestly, there's not... It's kind of free reign. I always visualize it as the Deep Slate palette, but just because I feel like the Deep Slate fits here.
I'm kind of leaning towards the Deep Slate too.
I don't know
just
why.
Because, like, well, partially it's because it's just easier to work with, but also like,
Yeah.
if I got and did this all in Blackstone, I don't really know how I'd texture it and all that.
Yeah, like this is a bigger cave, so the more we want to add shape and stuff, plus the Blackstone would blend a bit too much of the void below, and I want to have a sort of gradient into the void. So yeah, no, we'll probably do it'll probably get darker as the cave goes up, so I'll blend it into the Blackstone and then.
I'm also
coal,
like, I know you were worried about this being too deep, but I'm planning on doing like this on these bits.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I did tell you that. Yeah.
Be slow walking, but
It'll be better. I swear they changed it. I swear that used to be fast walking when it was a half slam.
I think there might be a way to make it fast walking if you put like soul sand underneath it or something. Or was it ice?
Not ice. Oh my
was
god,
it
bubble
blue ice?
elevator! I don't have middle click. Can you put slabs on that? Maybe it's soul soil? Oh, that just slows it down immensely. Oh wow, don't use that. No, there isn't a block.
Where's blue ice?
Well, they don't do anything differently.
I swear there was some trick to it.
I swear there was a way to make it so you walk fast on the slab. But it's the same. I don't know why. Oh my god, don't shout. Hi Luigi. I said I hated this game earlier and people were saying I was like you. Brackets.
What if you gave yourself a speed potion?
Ashton, we both know we're not doing that. I thought it was funny if we
could
put
say it.
I thought it was funny if we put a dolphin underneath it so it gave you dolphin's grace when you touch the water.
But it still wouldn't work because you'd be walking, not swimming.
It still speeds you up.
Because, like, I'm getting my long walk after I'm forcing everyone
Yeah,
to walk
no, the
slowly.
dolphin's grace still works. It's more of a glide and not walk. But look.
I do want to do, like, a redstone thing. I'm hoping it won't be too laggy. I'll ditch it if it turns out to be too laggy. So on the waterfalls, I want items to fall down the waterfalls and then go down here. And I want something to catch the items, bring them back up to the top of the waterfalls, and have them drop again.
Cool idea, you're right, that could be laggy, possibly. Yeah, I think it should be fine. It's a very simple
Like,
thing.
I think it'll be fine because it's simple and I don't want to do like 10 million items. I just want to do one occasional item every now and then.
Yeah, just to make it feel slightly more alive. We could also have a couple, like, player heads, just, like, in the air, so it looks like there's items just casually falling out, and then there's the actual ones falling, so it's like, when you glance at it, it looks like they're falling, and then when you get closer, it's like they really are falling. Maybe, I don't know. Random ideas. But alas, I've spent too long rambling, because every time I end stream, I always procrastinate.
Go do your thing.
Do the thing.
Goodbye, stream.
Bye-bye, bye-bye, chat. Been watching since the ruins. I have to say the bills are going, bro. I hope you get more. You've been watching since the ruins? That's crazy. That's like almost 5 years now. I hope you know that.
They've been here longer than I have.
Yeah, that's sick. I love that. Oh, I forgot we raised this up. But yeah, I think been lurking. Fair enough. I didn't think anyone would have been invested that long, considering it's been, like, forever since we started that. Have you seen the new Ruins palette? I love the new Ruins palette. I'm gonna go back to look at it for a second. I'm obsessed with it. It also has been weeks since I've seen it. It feels like it anyway. It's probably not been. New. Yeah, no, I'm delaying it because I don't want to. Yeah, I just love the new Ruins palette. I love it so much. You're gonna do Deltarune when I finish? No, probably not. But I will do a couple Deltarune mini builds, sort of like. I'm not doing the entirety of Deltarune, but there is a couple places from Deltarune I want to do. You know, that sort of thing. Like I want to do Castle Town. I might want to do a couple palette tests of some of the biomes. Chapter 1. I really like the look of the Scarlet Forest and stuff, so I kind of want to build that. And do some funky things for the sky and things, but not... I don't have... Like, I don't want to build Cyber City. I don't want to build the entirety of Cyber City. That would be monstrous. Ashton's going to look at that and cry.
I'm scared.
It looks cool, but oh my god. And the worst part is, we've got the perfect blocks for it now. It's greeny metal, Ashton. Greeny blue metal.
Oh no.
We've got copper, and we've got all the blue blocks
I hear
for that.
Cyber City, and I'm like, I haven't seen any of this because I haven't played Deltarune, but like, I'm imagining holograms, and I'm just imagining having to do like the holograms, like.
There is a couple holograms, I think. Not,
Oh, no,
it's not a
I'm
big
just
thing.
Imagining
though.
having to build those.
No, there's, but yeah. Deltarune's one of those weird ones. I also just don't... Like, I'm a terraformer and stuff, and Deltarune doesn't give me that itch to build a world for. Deltarune already feels like a very... Deltarune sort of feels like it can go on forever, whereas the Underground feels like it's an environment that you can really grasp and build. You know? Like, it feels like it's... Dare I say it, grounded. But Deltarune feels sort of like otherworldly and sort of just like disconnected from reality in a way that it's interesting. There's a couple things I might want to approach, but I don't have that same itch to recreate the environment of, you know.
Ashton mailbox head, please.
So you won't be building Hometown? I mean, I don't like building houses, and that's all that is. I might help Ashton build the terraforming around it. I might decide to do it out of just basic necessity, but like, I don't know. I don't like building houses, so probably won't. Castletown, probably, because it's very interesting, but normal Hometown is literally just go build some houses, and I don't really want to do that.
There's a pink one, and there's a yellow-white one.
But yeah, and more Deltarune is releasing. Yeah, Deltarune is already too scary to build, and it's only 2 chapters out of 7 done. Think about that. Like, the Deltarune build would take far longer than the Undertale build if we do it to the same sort of scale type thing. If we make it a little more funky, we could feasibly do it, but I don't know if anyone would be particularly happy with that. What about Card Castle? Card Castle... I don't know. Card Castle's... It could be an interesting build. I don't like it. I don't like looking at Card Castle. It's a very disorienting build. It feels very scattered and very... It's black and white color palette. Like, it doesn't interest me to build. It's it would be interesting to see, but I don't like it. I wouldn't enjoy building it, is the simple fact, really.
It also, like, depends on, like, me playing, like, actually seeing all this stuff and seeing, like, how much, like, I'll actually want to do it or not.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, I have a habit of just, like... You can see it with the, Stardew Valley builds. Like, if I really just want to build something, I'll build it whether or not.
Mm-hmm. And, yeah,
No
there's a
matter
couple
what.
parts of the build I want to do anyway, so I'll do it, but if I'm the only one who wants to do it, it's not gonna happen. On the builds that I'm iffy on, because, yeah, there's not gonna be any... I'm not gonna have any of the clutch I have on the Undertale build, where if there's a part I really don't want to build, I can, like, Squid or Ashen will want to do it more. It'll literally just be, do you want to spend your time doing something you don't enjoy? No. And I won't get any money for it or anything. It would literally just be waste a lot of your time being sad. I'm not doing that. Like, it's... the Marsh palette is lucky it looks so good, because I hate building it. This looks incredible, but oh my god, is it miserable to build. Just because the coal feels so unenjoyable to build with. It's the coal effect. Me, Squid, and Ashen all have it. It's terrible. But it looks so cool, so I get that itch to want to build it, because it visually interests me.
The coal will actually fuck with your eyes.
It does. It's horrible. It just does. It's just not fun. It's not fun to build with. I don't know how to explain it, other than go build with it.
I'll actively turn, like, it to nighttime, so it's not so harsh against the blue sky.
And it's not just that, it's like... You don't... I don't know how to describe it.
It's just looking in, like, it gets to a point where you're just looking into darkness and it all blends together and you're not sure what you're
Yeah,
looking
like,
at anymore.
even when you add all the depths and stuff, it's like, when you pull back away, it's like, wow, that is a black wall. Cool. I don't know.
Like,
it's not fun.
there's a vast difference between, like, if you go up to the castle right now and you look into the darkness and you see the coal, like, we don't really have the texture going on like there like we do in the marsh.
Mm-hmm.
And you can, like...
And partially because we didn't have time, another part because I don't really want to.
Yeah, and it's just, like... So, like, just coming over here and staring at the wall, it just starts all blending together.
Yeah, like, this is very basic shapes and stuff over here. It doesn't really need it the same way the smaller parts of the cave do, so, like, the floor of this is going to be a lot more interesting visually, because that's the part you see, right? And this smaller part of the cave, we kind of had to make a lot more interesting, so it is more shapy. But even that, like, it's just a miserable thing to build with.
I remember, like, building this part of the cave with Dodge, and both of us just losing our minds.
Yeah, no, we were only here for a few hours a day for a couple days.
Like, we could only do it for, like, a few hours a day, and by the end of that hour...
Once we hit the 2 hour point, we felt like we were gonna scream.
Like, we're, like, had to go do something else, because we're, like, losing it.
It's so miserable. And, I mean, Ashton, go look at your coal placement statistic. I'm almost at 2k. No, 200k. And you're probably like...
It's my highest. I'm at 1,25194.
Yeah, you're like... Because of this one cavern, you're over halfway close to me. That's...
And I worked on, like... I didn't really work on all the other places where we placed a shitload of coal.
Mm-hmm.
That's just from, like, this one
That's just
area.
from that one part of this wall. This part of the wall dominated the entirety of the marsh. That, for context, and it's just a flat wall. That's how miserable it is. This is where most of my coal placement came from. I probably only got like 30 or 40k from that other wall. Ashen got way more than I did, and it still looks boring. It feels boring. It's terrible. I'm ending stream.
Go do what you need to do.
I'm doing it. Bye bye. This is the end. This is it. I'm closing
Goodbye,
Undertale.
chat.